Happy November, everybody. It's Pam Beitzel with the Beitzel team here at Realty Executives in Prescott, Arizona. And I know it's been a few months, but I'd like to give you a little bit of a market update to let you know what is happening in real estate in the Prescott area on this election eve. So let's get right to it and get to our reports and what I'd like to tell you. So I'm going to start here. And we are going to start our slideshow. So first of all, what's happening in local Prescott area real estate this fall? That would be fall 2020. The year is almost done, and we sure hope it's better next year, don't we? Okay, so one of the things I'd like to start with is what's going on nationally. Nationally, we are seeing that everywhere in the country, sellers are in charge. And I thought I'd share this little National Association of Realtors stats graph going back all the way to 1999. The green is a seller's market, the red is a buyer's market, and if you bought real estate, and I know you did, you bought and sold during this time, you were in a buyer's market when buyers had a lot of choices and were making out really, really well most of the time. It has since been falling, and it is now into the seller's market territory again in a way that we have not seen, certainly I've never seen in my lifetime. So the story nationally is that sellers are definitely in charge. The other story, and I'm really seeing this play out in Prescott, is what I'm calling country mouse versus city mouse. The suburban areas and small cities are definitely outperforming urban areas during this recovery. And I'm not quite sure, this is from Realtor.com, what they're talking about as a recovery, I assume since the COVID epidemic really took off in March. Notice that the price acceleration, everybody's gaining in prices, but suburban properties are gaining over urban properties. They're selling 11.4% faster. Urban properties are only selling 8% faster than they were. The number of online shoppers is higher in suburban markets, and the number of homes for sale has fallen by 41% in suburban areas versus 34% in urban areas. So what we're seeing in Prescott is a huge influx of buyers. And those buyers are putting loads of pressure onto our market. Where they're coming from is the same places they've been coming from for a while, primarily California. We're getting a lot of buyers this summer, especially from Phoenix, where it just was extraordinarily hot. This year, we had a very hot, dry year here in Arizona. They were coming from that area and just kind of from, cities all over, but definitely primarily California. Let's take a look at what's happening year over to year in our market, and this may be a little hard for you to read. This is showing October this year compared with last year. Our sold listing, let's just go over here, the median price is up 15% from 1 year ago. That is a huge gain. Normally properties might gain, 3% in any given year is kind of considered normal. We gained 15% in 1 year, and most of that was probably in the last 6 months or less. Our days on market is down 9% from 1 year ago, so properties are selling faster. The sold listings volume is up 25% from 1 year ago. So the volume is higher, the pressure is higher. And look at this. This is the big story. The month supply is down 63% from 1 year ago. In Prescott, it's actually been down as much as 70%. And here's a fun fact. The new listings just can't keep up with the demand. If you look at the actual number of new listings, I know it's really hard to see here, but for September, we were actually up 8% over the September before. This October, we were up 14% in new listings on market over the year before. But you know what? The number of solds and pendings is surpassing the number of new listings, and that's the issue. So we sold 459 properties this October. We listed a total of 491. So just about 40 more properties were listed than were sold. And we just really can't keep up with that. If we don't watch out, pretty soon we won't have anything for buyers to buy. Is there a bright spot for buyers? Yes. The mortgage rates are so low, money is almost free. Now they're only hovering around 2.5 to 2.75%. That is absolutely astounding. So your prices are going up, your properties are harder to find, but your mortgage rates are super low, so you can buy more. Buyers, once again, this is the same advice I gave you back in the spring. Going forward, you'll have to look aggressively, be patient, be qualified, expect seller pushback. Sellers are pushing back hard. They want to get every dime out of their houses that they can, and they know that they're in charge. Sellers, a little paint, decluttering, and staging goes a long way right now. Highlight your property's best features, market, and price it well, and you'll get a sale. I want to say something to sellers, though, that I want to caution you. You can't get greedy. Even in this market, there is a limit. And if you are seeing that your property is not selling right away, you may have to come to the understanding that perhaps you've priced it too high and are asking and expecting a little too much. Buyers aren't crazy after all. So anyway, that's all that I have for you today, everybody. I hope that you all went out and voted and exercised your American right to vote. I'm glad to see all those huge numbers. And I will see you, I hope, next month. And if you have any real estate needs or questions, please give us a call here at the Beitzel team, 928-899-2472. You can email us at info@beitzelteam.com. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.